Hey, what's up, universe? It's my beautiful awesome. How you all doing? Hope you've all had a great review around the world. And this is the review of Wrestlemania 30 in 2014. And here we go. Wow. All I can say is Wrestlemania 30 definitely gave us a reason to be remembered. Remembered for, obviously you had the Hall of Fame of, Razor Ramon, the Ultimate Warrior, Mr. T, and quite a few others, Paul Bearer. But also the matches and everything. Obviously, we had the Shield come down with, the Shield faced up against. Obviously, I'll go with any match in any order, but I'll get to the biggest ones later. The Shield faced up against Kane and the New Age Outlaws. They pretty much a squash match. They won very, very easily, and the Shield went over. The Shield had some cool ass masks come down. The Triple H and Daniel Bryan match was actually pretty damn good. They had a match, and Triple H, full respect to Triple H, because he put over Daniel Bryan fully clean, so that was good, and Daniel Bryan goes into the Triple Threat match. AJ Lee defended her women's title against like 15 other divas, and one, retained it, so, basically that was pretty easy for her. If we get to anything else, basically, the Usos basically retained the titles in a Fatal 4-Way tag team match, so that the Usos retained it. I don't think there was anything really, major, to be honest, but if we also get to it, The Rock, Stone Cold, and the Hulk Hogan, all in one segment, all in the ring at the same time, three icons, three legends, so it was an amazing moment to see that. And then the Ultimate Warrior even came out. Rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior. And I like to. And now we're gonna get to the big matches. The two ones. Before, I think I'm gonna leave the streak right after, because a lot of people are probably gonna want to hear me talk about this, and that's what a lot of people have been messaging me about. All right, here we go. Obviously, Daniel Bryan went over. Batista made him go over clean. In the Triple Threat match, even Triple H and Stephanie got involved. But it was actually a pretty decent match, Triple Threat match. And Daniel Bryan, at the end of the pay-per-view, was going yes with the two titles. So awesome way to finish it. He deserves the title. He's worked so hard through ROH, New Japan. The guy's legit, basically. He's worked so hard to get where he is from the indie scene and everything. So full respect to Daniel Bryan. And I'm really glad he's got the titles now. And hopefully he gets pushed as the face of the company. Obviously, Mr. John Cena, basically, we'll see if he moves away, but, you never know. Obviously, Bray Wyatt Bray Wyatt lost to John Cena. I don't really care for that match, because as everyone knows, I hate John Cena. I completely despise him as a wrestler, so I'm going to move away from that. But, that's bullshit that they had to do a good talent. John Cena buried a good talent like Bray Wyatt, so it's irritating. Okay, let's get to the big match. Well, Brock Lesnar and Undertaker had, obviously, the streak match. Undertaker was 21-0 at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar hit an F5, and I remember watching it live. And Brock Lesnar, obviously the referee was doing the counting. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, he's gonna kick out. Obviously, he's done this a million times. And then and he did it. He did 1, 2, and then he hit 3, and I was like. As soon as he hit 3, I was kind of like, what the fuck? Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker? Like, no way. No fucking way. The streak's over. And then I remember the crowd just went all silent and everything. If you just see everyone's faces, people's faces are like this. They're like looking around and they're all shocked. And to be honest with this, I know a lot of Undertaker fans and everything are pissed, but you have to remember, Undertaker's the guy that picked him to be the guy that ends the streak. And also, for me, Brock Lesnar and a lot of other people, Brock Lesnar is, he's one of the most legit wrestlers in professional wrestling history. This is a guy that was one of the youngest WWE champions ever. He destroyed everyone when he came in. Undertaker, The Rock, Kurt Angle, and many others, like Hulk Hogan and everything. And then he ended up, he went to Japan and, became champion there, but also he went to UFC with such low experience and went there and became the heavyweight champion and defeated someone also, Frank Mir, who's one of the most who at the time was one of the most dangerous, professionals in UFC, MMA history, and everything, and he defeated him. Obviously he had the first fight, and obviously he lost Lesnar, but he beat him, and that's why, for me, I fully respect Lesnar because for me, I think he's one of the most legit guys ever in when it comes to sport, like the sport of wrestling and boxing and UFC. Because I fully love and respect UFC and MMA. I'm a big fan, so to see Lesnar do that was actually really, really awesome. And he came back to WWE. He obviously at times got disrespected because he had to he got buried by Cena and Triple H, which was bullshit. But obviously, he had a good match at SummerSlam with CM Punk. But this, I'm actually cool with it because Brock Lesnar is one of the most legit guys in the company. Obviously, I didn't expect it, but whatever. And yeah, that's gonna be. For me, I thought it was actually a pretty decent WrestleMania. Pretty decent thing, mostly positive. So I'm gonna give it. Not gonna give it 10 out of 10 because it wasn't like fully epic, but it was great. So I'm gonna give it a because of the John Cena thing and a few other corny things. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10 just because of that. Because there was a few things I didn't like. But I'm going to give it 8 out of 10, and leave a like and comment for your opinion, subscribe for more videos, and guys, wrestling fans, professional wrestling fans, UFC fans, ECW, WCW, TNA, ROH, the indie scene, New Japan fans, subscribe to this channel for more videos. I do wrestling videos all the time, and guys, I hope you enjoyed WrestleMania as much as me, and wow, this WrestleMania will definitely be remembered because Brock Lesnar broke the streak. Bye guys, love you, and remember, you're awesome, bye guys.